So we continue to follow that breaking news unfolding on Capitol Hill. The House Oversight Committee expected to vote any time now on whether to hold Attorney General Eric Holder in contempt of Congress. Then that would move on to a full vote on the House floor coming up in a week or so. Now, the committee convened in this hearing after 10 a.m. this morning. Florida Congressman John Mica is a member of the Oversight Committee and has been inside that meeting today. He also serves as chairman of the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, and we're lucky that he stepped out to join us. Sir, it's great to have you. And I just want to ask you your reaction to the president's issue of executive privilege this morning on the documents after February the 4th of 2011 that you would like to see submitted.
Well, unfortunately, it's one more stalling tactic. Last night we had a stalling tactic by Eric Holder, offered to provide a little dribble of documents, and if we would close down the investigation. Today the president's proclaiming executive privilege is an outrage. Again, there's no basis for executive privilege. We had an agent of the United States killed with drugs that were supplied by a plan that went sour devised by the Department of Justice. This is a serious matter, and our committee has the jurisdiction, should investigate this and get all the information and documents relating to this major disaster in the history of the Department of Justice.
Sir, when you talk about the documents and the dribble that you refer to that have been released to you in this committee, it's over 7,600 pages of documents.
Yeah, I heard your apologist, one of your announcers, talking about that from the White House. There are close to 100,000 documents and communications we've identified. Now I'm even more concerned that they set the February 4th deadline, because February 4th, 2011 to 11 months forward, they denied that there was even anything going on here.
But
so,
sir,
again,
I think you're referring to our White House reporter, Kristen Welker, who was talking about the release, not an apologist, but our White House reporter, NBC News' Kristen Welker, reporting about the 7,600 pages of documents.
The White House reporter who is being an apologist for the White House, let me clarify that, and the 7,600 documents, that's a selective distribution, selective information to the committee. This is a committee with investigative jurisdiction, again over the Department of Justice, which has been involved in an incident in which a federal agent was murdered with weapons supplied by the Department of Justice. This isn't a game. And again, we should get each and every document relating to this incident, not some game played last night or some injection by the White House today. And if the White House knew any time from February 4th, 2011 to current of what was going on, then there is really big trouble.
Sir, when we talk about the fact that the investigation by the Department of Justice goes up until that date of February the 4th, you're not entitled to the documents that are after that date. So is it just sour grapes and it looking like some type of axe to grind?
We're entitled to any and all documents relating to this case, period.
But not if the president issues an executive privilege. So is it just sour grapes on your part pushing forward?
That's absolutely not the case. That's not the case. Presidents have exerted that before, and again, that can be contested. Executive privileges, when there are issues of national security, appointments, international situations, this is a possible criminal act and actions by the Department of Justice in which an agent of the United States government was killed by weapons supplied by the Department of Justice. So executive privilege, we'll contest that every hour of the day.
Representative Mica, we're going to let you go and let you get back to work. Sir, thanks for your time.
Thank you.